Welcome everyone. So today in this video I'm going to talk about which character should you pull in Honkai Star Rail 1.1 update. So we have in the first phase Silverwolf. So as you can see Silverwolf. So basically what Silverwolf does is Silverwolf deals quantum damage equal to 140% of Silverwolf attack to a single enemy with 85% base chance to add one weakness of the same type as a random ally's attack type on the enemy that lasts for 3 turns and reduce the enemy damage resistant to that attack type by 20%. So basically, Silver Wolf is actually really good for Sile. Actually, can be really good for Sile. Really good support for Sile because Sile's skill provides speed up, making her even faster with already high base speed, which is single target. So Silver Wolf can actually be really good support for Sile because she can actually increase her quantum damage. She can give her quantum damage boost, and plus she can also provide her high speed. She can provide her high speed. She can make her even faster. Uh, And Silver Wolf Ultimate. What does Silver Wolf Ultimate does? Her ultimate basically deals quantum damage to 300% of Silver Wolf attack to a single enemy with a 100% base chance to cause entanglement. For each debuff on the enemy, deal additional quantum damage equal to 30% of Silver Wolf attack to the enemy up to 5 times. The enemy's action is delayed by 45%. At the beginning of the next turn, the enemy receives quantum damage over time equal to 80% of silver attack. This is actually very broken. Silver Wolf. So let me put it in this way. She does huge single target damage, which increases based on the number of debuffs on the enemy. Plus, it makes Silver Wolf both a great debuffer and a damage dealer. Her talent is basically Silverwolf can create Silverwolf can create 3 types of bugs: reduce attack by 20%, reduce defense by 20%, reduce speed by 20%. For every debuff that the enemy attacked by Silverwolf has, Silverwolf damage against the enemy increases by 25%. This this effect can stack up to 5 times. So basically, Silver Wolf damage increases with the number of debuffs she does, making her a really great debuffer and a damage dealer at the in any battle. So Silver Wolf is really good character, probably one of the best debuffer in the game, and I highly recommend pulling her. If you want to go for Silver Wolf, you can go for Silver Wolf. Uh, if you have Sealet, I would highly recommend Silver Wolf. She can be a really good support, or you can even use Sealet with Mono Team. So yeah, you can pull for Silver Wolf if you want to make your Sealet even more better. Then I would highly recommend Silver Wolf. So now let's talk about Luocha. Let's talk about Luocha. What does Luocha does? So let's talk about Luocha. So let's talk about Luocha's skill. He unleashes Luocha's skill is basically a prayer of Abyss Flower. So after Luocha uses his skill, it immediately restores a single ally HP equal to 80% of Luocha's attack plus 320. Meanwhile, Luocha gains 1 stack of Abyss Flower. When an ally's HP drops below 50%, Luocha will immediately use skill 1 time on his ally without consuming skill points. Do you understand, guys? You don't consume skill points. So whenever your allies goes below 50%, he will not consume skill point. He will just heal them, which is insanely good. It is actually busted. This effect can be triggered again when the condition are met with Luocha's take action 2 more times. So a single target heal. Luocha is basically a single target heal with an additional passive that procs when allies HP drop below 50% with cooldown. What does Lucha Ultimate does? Lucha Ultimate Death Wish dispels one enemy buff and deals imaginary damage to 160% of Lucha attack to all enemies. For every enemy buff dispel, Lucha gains one stack of Abyss Flower. So basically, he can do healing and he can also do imaginary damage to enemies based off Lucha's attack. So basically, Lucha is a hybrid character. He can do healing and plus do little bit of imaginary damage, which is pretty good actually. His talent. What does his talent does? When Abyss Flower is stacked 3 times, Lucha consumes all stacks to deploy a field against the enemy. When an enemy within that field is attacked by an ally, the ally immediately restore HP to 25% of equal attack plus 100. This field can last 2 turns. So basically it's like this. Let me show you guys. So it's basically this one. This is the his talent. Let me show you. This is the talent. So basically when he does that, it creates a field, and within that field, when you it the allies are attacked, when ally attack them by the enemy, when the enemy attacks the allies, our characters, we heal within that field. We get ourselves healed based of Locha's attack. So basically you have to stack a lot of attack on him. So this is actually really insane. uh, and his technique, after using his technique, Locha immediately heals an ally with the lowest HP by 50% uh, of Locha's HP max HP. So for example, if your character is 5 HP, Locha will immediately heal your character, and he will drain his own HP, and he can heal you like that. So guys, Locha is instantly broken. Both characters, if you have Japard or if you have Bailu, you can actually might not you can actually skip Locha if you want to, but I would not recommend if you to do that, because I would highly suggest Locha. Even if you do have Bailu and Japard, you can still get him. He is actually a end game content character, end game content character. I feel like, and I think he's a must pull character in my opinion. That is my opinion. But if you have Jeopard and Bailu, if you don't want to, if you're going for Kafka and Blade, then I would say that you can go for them. You can skip him, or maybe get him next time, or just go for Blade or Kafka, whichever character you like. And let's talk about Silver Wolf. If you don't have Sile, you can actually skip Silver Wolf and just go, with you can skip them. Silver Wolf if you don't have Sile. But if you have Sile, and if you want to make her even more better, then you can actually go for Silver Wolf. She's actually a great support for Sile. Not just Sile, but basically she is the best debuffer in the entire game. Silver Wolf, so you can go for her as well. So depending on your account, which characters you have, you have to pull for this character. Like I said, if you have Select, go for Silver Wolf. If you don't, you can skip her. If you have Japard and if you have Bailu, you can actually skip Locha and just go for other DPS characters. But if you don't have Bailu, if you don't have Japard, you can pull for Locha. Is because Locha and can be really good in simulated universe, memory of chaos, forgotten hall. Even Silver Wolf is also really good on those. So both of them are really good, so you can get them. They're both of those characters are basically support characters, so you can pull for them if you. Uh, so this is the one that I'm talking about, Prayer of Abyss Flower. This actually does not consume his skill point. He can actually heal an ally without using his own skill point, which is insanely busted. So guys, I highly think that it's this 1.1 is basically a really good banner if you want to go pull for. Um, Also, we have a new 4-star character coming up, Yukong. So this is the Lightcon we are getting. This is the Lightcon of Locha, and this is the Lightcon of Silverwolf in 1.1. Uh, this is the second phase banner, and this is the first phase banner. So yeah. So if you ask me, if you want to pull both between these characters, I would say um, mm, depending on your account, you can go for any character you want. Like I said, there is a certain condition you have to met. So yeah. So guys, if you enjoy this video, so let me talk about my final thoughts. My final thoughts is Silver Wolf is insanely the best developer in the game. If you want to go for her, you can go for her. Like I said, if you want to make your Scylla better, you can go for her. And if you don't have Japard or Bailu, you can go for a second healer because you need two healers in Memory of Chaos. It's like basically like Spiral Abyss from Genshin. So yes, and if you have Japard and Bailu, you can actually skip Luocha. So depending on your account, you have to pull these characters, and they are actually really end game content, best support characters. Uh, Really worth investing characters, long lasting characters. So yeah. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.